Today's iBug Byte is all about dictionaries and definitions. How do we look up a word that we're not familiar with? So to get started, let's go to our Settings app and navigate to the General category. And that's down about 11 or 12 items in the Settings app. And we want to open that General section. Again, navigate down by flicking right or dragging your finger, about 11 or 12 items to Dictionaries, and double tap. This screen brings up a list of 45 or 50 dictionaries. Some of those may be selected by default, but you have the choice of going in and double tapping on any dictionaries that you want. For example, there's an American English Oxford Dictionary, an American English Oxford Thesaurus. There are foreign language dictionaries. Pick the ones you want by double tapping. And then let's do one scrub to get out of this listing of dictionaries. Do another scrub to get out of the general category. And at this point, we should be back in the main listing for settings. We want to flick right until we get to accessibility and double tap on that. We want to flick right a couple times until we hear voiceover on and double tap on that. And then we want to flick right or navigate down about 15 or 16 lines until we hear rotor, and we want to double tap on that. And in the rotor settings, we want to make sure that VoiceOver is telling us that characters, words, lines, and text selection are all selected. So now we can close the Settings app, and I've gone into an email message that I sent myself so we can demonstrate the dictionary feature. So I'm in the message area of my email message, and let me play that for you.
This weekend's IBUG 12th anniversary celebration promises to be splendiferous, a colossal, stupendous extravaganza. Actions available.
Okay, so there's the text area. Now, in order to get the definition, I need to do three things. First thing I need to do is I'll need to navigate to the word that I want to look up. Second thing is I'll need to select the word. And the third thing is I'll look the word up. So we're going to get a lot of rotor practice here. So I want to navigate by word until I get to splendiferous. So I'll turn my rotor to words.
Characters, words.
All right, and now I'm going to flick down, navigate word by word.
This weekend's IBUG 12th anniversary celebrate promises to be splendiferous.
All right, so I'm on splendiferous. Now I need to select that. So I'm going to turn my rotor to text selection.
Actions, characters, words, lines, text selection.
All right, so I'm on text selection. Now I need to tell it how I want to select text, by word, by line. So I'm going to flick down.
Line selection, word selection.
Okay, so I'm selecting text by word. So now I'm going to flick right to select splendiferous.
Splendiferous selected.
All right, VoiceOver is telling me that splendiferous is selected. Now I'm going to turn my rotor to edit.
Edit.
All right, and I'm going to flick up or down. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for look up.
Select all, copy, share, look up.
All right, so I'm on look up. Now I'm going to double tap.
Sheet grabber button.
Okay, and flicking right.
Splendiferous heading.
All right, and flicking right again is going to take me to the first dictionary entry. And the dictionary entry is going to have, the first thing it'll have is the word broken up into syllables, and those syllables will be divided up with dots in the middle. And then you'll hear vertical line, which is just a separation point. And then the word will be, it'll be the pronunciation of the word. And then another vertical line just as a separation point, and then it'll have the definition. So let's listen, and then it will give us the source of the definition. So let me flick right and let's listen to this.
Close button. Dictionary heading. Splin, middle dot dive, middle dot middle dot ooze vertical line splin modifier vertical line dive, schwa or schweiss vertical line adjective, bullet splendid, New Oxford American Dictionary, button. Actions available.
All right, so it gave me the part of speech and the definition and the pronunciation and how it breaks out in syllables, and it told me it was from the English Oxford American Dictionary. All right, so I could double tap on that, and that would expand the definition. So it would give me the full definition with an example of it used in a sentence and any alternate definitions. It would tell me what the derivation of the word was. More information than I'd probably ever be interested in. But okay, and if I were to continue flicking right, it would take me through each of the dictionaries that I've selected. For example, I also selected the Spanish dictionary, so it would give me the definition of the word in that Spanish dictionary and give me a Spanish word that was similar to splendiferous. In this case, I believe it was magnifico. And that's it. Just remember, you'll need to navigate to the word. You'll need to turn your rotor to text selection and select the word. And then you turn your rotor to edit and you go to lookup and double tap. And that is the process for looking up a word on an iOS device.